Hi, I'm Sarah. Welcome to the Daily English Show. I've told a couple of friends back in New Zealand about the Daily English Show, but not many because I'm pretty bad at keeping in touch in general. I told my parents and they were like, that's nice dear, so I doubt if they've seen them. But I told a friend recently and he replied and said that he'd checked it out and he was really impressed. So, hey Richard, thanks. It was really cool hearing that from him. We've been friends for more than 10 years since we worked together at a radio station. And he's still working in radio. When I went back to New Zealand last year, I met up with him and he showed me around one of the stations where he's working, which is called New FM. Actually, I was just listening to New FM on the net and they were talking, sounded like talkback. It's a Pacific Island station, so I couldn't understand what they're saying, but I like listening to it because I like the sound of Polynesian languages. And I love the sound of their laughter. It got me thinking about how in different countries it's not just the language that's different, but also the way people laugh. Richard has also started his own station called Retro Hit Radio. You can hear it now in Manukau. And we drove out there and had a listen in the car. It was very cool. I think we heard Milli Vanilli's Blame It on the Rain, which is one of my favourite retro hits. And the excellent news is I'll be able to hear Retro Hit Radio on the net soon, so I can't wait for that. Kia ora, this is Stick News. According to a UK magazine, the internet has given birth to a range of modern sicknesses and addictions. These include ego surfing, Google stalking, and Wikipedia-holism.
In the latest issue of New Scientist magazine, several people suffering from internet addictions share their experiences. Richard Fisher confesses he's been an ego surfer for about 5 years and admits he needs help. He says it began with the occasional sneaky web search and has now grown into a full-blown obsession with how high up Google's ranking his articles appear when he puts his name into the search box. Brian Dirksen is a Wikipedia-holic still in denial. He's made more than 700,000 edits to Wikipedia entries, which puts him in the top 10 Wikipedians by number of edits. People suffering from Wikipedia-holism accidentally sign emails with 4 tildes. They get confused when they can't find the little blue edit markers on books and other websites. If something they don't know crosses their mind, they bolt for the nearest computer to see if Wikipedia has a page on it. If it does, they edit the page obsessively. If it doesn't, they create a page. Other addictions the magazine wrote about include Google stalking, photo lurking, and blog streaking.
The magazine article didn't report the treatment options available for those suffering internet addictions. However, Wikipedia does offer help for Wikipedia-holics. There's a list of 12 steps to recovery and even a prayer. God grant me the serenity to accept the pages I cannot edit, the courage to edit the pages I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And that was Stick News for Wednesday the 20th of December. Kia ora.
There was no fresh snow today, so I amused myself by jumping on a pile of futons and blankets.
When did you work in radio? What were you doing? And you worked there for 4 years? Just announcing? Sounds like an interesting job. I started when I was still at high school. I worked there part-time. I was announcing. My shift was Sundays from 6 to 10, I think. Yeah, I worked there full-time over summer during the university holidays. No, I also did promotions and news. Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
A person who frequently checks their name and reputation on the internet. Ego surfer. A person who is excessively devoted to contributing to a certain online collaborative encyclopedia. Wikipediaholic. A person who snoops online on old friends, colleagues, or first dates. Google stalker. A person who flicks through a photo album of someone they've never met. Photo lurker. A person who reveals secrets or personal information online which for everybody's sake would be best kept private. Blog streaker.
And that was the Daily Englisher. I think I suffer from the first 3 of those occasionally. Definitely not the last one. See you tomorrow.